with Baby Alive.
Hi guys, we're here today and this is going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be feeding this vintage baby Alive. She's really cute, but I also wanted to do kind of a frequently asked questions Q&A type of thing. I get a lot of questions because I am a mom and I do play with baby Alive dolls and other dolls. So a lot of people will say, why are you playing with this baby doll? So I thought today I would actually answer this question. First of all, when I was a little girl, I loved playing with baby dolls, and it was probably my favorite thing, baby dolls. I had a baby Alive very similar to this little baby, and I got her when I was really little, and I remember I had seen the commercials and I was so excited because I wanted her so bad. I wanted to feed her the food and give her the bottles and change her diaper, and I did get the doll, I think for Christmas. And then I remember I was really little and my mom wouldn't let me feed her the food because it would have been really messy. And I was so disappointed, but I still loved my doll. I had this doll and I had a lot of different dolls. I had Cabbage Patch Kids, Strawberry Shortcake dolls, Barbie dolls, all kinds of different dolls. But I'm going to try and talk and feed her at the same time, so bear with me if I pause. So then I grew up, of course, and I have 3 daughters of my own. Or I've had some comments that say, why don't you just go have kids if you want kids? Well, I do have kids. I have 3 girls, and Zoe is my youngest. And this little bottle is kind of hard to fill, so let me fill it before I start talking more. Try not to spill it, but I'm not doing a very good job. Whoop. Yep, I spilled it. Hold on. I'm going to go fill this over the sink and I will be back. Okay, sorry about that. I just didn't want to make a huge mess, but I got her bottle filled with some water. And I actually love her bottle so much more than the newer Baby Alive bottles. I guess because it looks more similar to a real bottle. But I do love the other Baby Alive's bottles too. I guess some of them are like sippy cups, but I do have 3 daughters. Zoe is the youngest and her older sisters are older, so they don't really play with dolls. And the weird thing is they never really played with dolls, her older sisters. I had always loved dolls and they didn't. They mostly played with like stuffed animals or littlest pet shops, which that's fine. Everybody likes their own thing. So then I had Zoe, and she didn't play with dolls either when she was little. Her sisters were kind of older than her, so they didn't really play with toys much anymore. And so she would try and do what they would do. She would want to put on makeup and things like that instead of play with like kid toys. But one day it was really quiet and I saw that she was hiding. And I was trying to figure out why she was hiding. So I went and I found her. And she was hiding because she was playing with a baby doll and she was embarrassed to be playing with a baby doll. And I was like really confused by it. I couldn't understand why she would be embarrassed to play with a baby doll. And this wasn't a Baby Alive doll. This was just a doll. And I will probably show that doll at the end of this video. Anyway, these aren't the actual spoon and bowl that come with this baby. I'm just using random ones. Anyway, so she was hiding to play with her doll, and it made me so sad that she felt like she had to hide the fact that she was playing with a baby doll. And so I told her, I said, honey, you do not have to hide the fact that you love dolls. I told her, I said, I love dolls too. And she was kind of shocked, I guess. And so I started playing baby dolls with her because first of all, I love dolls. And second of all, I wanted her to know that it was okay to love dolls. And so we started playing with baby dolls, and we both had so much fun. And when I would play with her, I would always act like the baby was a real baby, because that's what you're supposed to do with dolls. That's what I always did when I was little. I mean, when you play with a doll, you're pretending like it's a real baby, or that's what I always did. Anyway, so we would play with these baby dolls. And then for Christmas one year, Zoe's grandma got her a Baby Alive Real Surprises doll. That was her first Eloise doll. That's what she named her, was Eloise. And this bib is probably way too big on her, but we'll try to make it work. Anyway, so she got a Baby Alive doll, and I was excited because I remembered having my Baby Alive doll. And so I would help her play with it, and here, I have to push her chin to turn her on. Anyway, so I started playing with her Baby Alive doll because, first of all, she was little and needed help because, I don't know if she's not gonna keep sucking. Anyway, so we would play with little Eloise, and I honestly had so much fun actually getting to feed a Baby Alive doll because I didn't get to when I was little. And we had a lot of fun, and I eventually decided I wanted my own Baby Alive doll so that I could feed my baby while she fed her baby. I don't know if this baby's gonna stay on, guys. Anyway, so we both had Baby Alive Real Surprises. I had one that was just like Violet, and I named her Violet, but she did stop working, and now I have our new Violet to replace her. But we loved playing with these babies, and I would go on YouTube and try and look up, like, to see, is there any recipes for homemade food? Is there anyone, you know, I just wanted to see some Baby Alive videos. I don't know how long she's supposed to stay on, so anyway, and there were a few, like very few Baby Alive videos, and this was really disappointing because there were tons of like reborn videos, and I watched those sometimes, but there were hardly any Baby Alive videos. One channel that I can remember that had Baby Alive videos, and here's her shout out, and I don't know how often she posts, but Charla Whyte had several Baby Alive videos, and I loved them. I'll put a link to her channel down below if I can find it, but I watched her videos, and there were a couple, I mean, we're talking maybe 10 videos altogether that were Baby Alive videos. So I thought, you know what? Everybody says if there's something you want in life that you cannot find, then you are supposed to do it. So I thought, well, I will make a channel and dedicate it to Baby Alive videos because I really love these dolls. And now, I mean, so many people have Baby Alive channels and make Baby Alive videos, which I'm so glad because I love them. I love these dolls. It's fun to get to feed a baby doll, even if it's not a real baby. And I think reborns are amazing. I love them. I think they're realistic, and you can go in public and people probably won't even realize that it's not a real baby, but you can't feed them and change their diapers. And there's just something in the experience of getting to feed a baby, because that's what you want to do. You want to nurture and take care of your baby. Sorry, I have to keep turning her on. Anyway, so that is kind of our story on why we have Baby Alive dolls and other dolls, and why I play with dolls even though I'm an adult, which a lot of adults do play with dolls. I mean, if you look at YouTube, there are a lot of reborn women and even other dolls. A lot of women have written me and they tell me that they collect Baby Alives too, and they love them. I mean, I think dolls are timeless And no matter what age you are, you can enjoy and love a doll. So with this video, first of all, I wanted to do kind of a tag video, like where you tag people, but I don't want to just tag particular channels because there are too many that I can think of. But I think it would be really cool if you guys have a channel and you make videos, if you would do a video telling why you love baby dolls or baby alive dolls specifically. But if you don't have a baby alive doll and you just love dolls, I would love to see why you love dolls, or what is your story, or why you have a baby alive channel. So if you would like to do that, then make a video telling why you love dolls or what made you want a channel. And also, I wanted to say thank you to a few people that first were some of my first followers, or some of my first subscribers that I remember talking to early on. And I wanted to do a shout out for them. There are 2 different channels that I can think of specifically that would talk to me really early on when I started my channel. And there are other ones, so I hope I don't hurt anyone's feelings. But these people have kind of always stood out because they still talk to me. And that is Sweet Tomato. And she lives in Vietnam, and she had some early videos with her baby alive doll, and I don't know if she still is able to make baby alive videos, but I remember talking to her early on with her baby. And also You're Never Too Old for Dolls. She has all different kinds of dolls, and we would talk early on about baby alive dolls. And another channel that I loved early on was Dolls Are Precious, which I think she changed the name of her channel, and I will try and find that and put it in the link below. I don't know if she's still on YouTube or making videos at all, but early on when I first started my channel, she was one of the people who really loved baby alives and started an early baby alive channel. And anyway, and all of you who have channels, I'm so inspired by you. I love watching you guys play with your dolls and love your dolls and making all the food that we've been making. I think it's so great, which I didn't use that food with this baby only because she is older and I was worried it would hurt her. But anyway, that's our story. If you guys have any more questions about it, I will try my best to answer. But I want to let you guys know there's nothing to be ashamed of. If you love your doll, don't be ashamed of it. I mean, if you want to take your doll out with you, don't be ashamed of it, because you love what you love, and that's what makes you you. And don't let anyone make you feel ashamed because of what kind of doll you love or anything like that. I know one thing, I guess, that bothered me early on with like reborn channels, a lot of people will post a video with their new baby, and maybe it's like an Ashton Drake or a Paradise Galleries doll, and they'll be so excited they got a reborn. And it would really make me so sad to see that some people would say, well, that's not even a real reborn, and make people feel bad about the baby that they love. And that's one thing I wanted to do with this channel, was show that it doesn't have to be an expensive reborn. It can be a baby alive doll from Walmart. If you love your baby, then that's wonderful. It doesn't have to be the same as what everybody else loves. You can love a baby doll, whether it's really expensive or whether it's really inexpensive. If you love your baby, then you're a good mama to your baby, and that's what matters. So no one should feel bad about their baby that they love. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to clean her up. Oh, I guess I could check her diaper. Let me feed her a little more water to make sure she is rinsed out good. I haven't fed her in a while. I try not to very often because I want to keep her working. I have another of the oldest baby alives, but she has some problems, so I want to try and keep this one working as good as possible. And if you guys have questions about this doll or any Baby Alive doll, feel free to let me know. And I'm sorry to anyone if you've left comments and I haven't replied. I get so many that it is hard to keep up, but don't give up on me. Keep asking. And let's change her diaper real quick because I have a feeling it's going to be a good one. And what is your favorite part about Baby Alive dolls? Do you like feeding them most, or changing their diapers, or just changing their clothes? What is your favorite part about Baby Alive dolls? Oh my goodness. She made a huge mess all the way. I'm gonna have to, oh my guys. I didn't know she was making such a huge mess. Oh, and her battery pack's not sealed very good. I'm gonna have to clean this up. That's scary. I was just talking away and not thinking about her poor battery pack. Ah, fail. She had a good meal, but she had a big poo-poo. Guys, this is horrible. Or do you like the diaper explosions like this? Because they happen often with Baby Alive dolls and with real babies. I'm worried about her batteries. I'm gonna have to clean her out good. Because as you can see, her battery pack isn't very watertight. They didn't make these the way they do now back then. Oh no, I can't get her battery pack off. Oh yeah, there's food down in there. This is not good. She didn't warn me that I was making a huge mess. Hopefully I didn't destroy her. Look at this. I'm gonna have to let her air out. Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful with this when the vintage babies. But I just wanted to feed her because I was telling a story about my first Baby Alive. Anyway, I'm gonna let her air out. Oh, hopefully I cleaned her out good. I'm gonna go get Zoe's, one of her first dolls that, it's not a Baby Alive, but I wanted to show you. Chocolate is her name. And maybe some of you have a doll like her because I think they were popular at that time. Anyway, I will go get that and clean this up and I will be right back. This is one of Zoe's first dolls. Not probably her only first doll, but she's kind of dirty. This is a baby that Zoe has loved so much. I don't even know what that stain is, but at one point she had some ink stains on her face that we got off. Do any of you have a doll like this? Her hair's like really fuzzy. We've tried to get it washed out, but she's kind of like a toddler. And her name is Chocolate. Zoe named her when she was really little, like maybe 2, I'm not for sure. She always kind of liked food names when she was little. But this is little Chocolate. That's a little better. She's a pretty big doll. I mean, I don't know how long she is, but she's pretty long. Her body is kind of stained, but she's been a good baby for Zoe to play with. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or want to comment on anything, I would love to hear it in the comments below. And if you do end up doing the tag and tell why you love Baby Alives or how you got into Baby Alive dolls, then I would love to see your video. So please comment down below or put a link to your video down below, because I really want to hear about your story and why you love Baby Alives or even just any kind of doll. And let me know what kind of doll is your favorite. Anyway, guys, please give them all a big thumbs up and share this video with your friends. And go ahead and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thanks for watching. Say bye.